Okay, so the first card you've got for your past is the Page of Wands. Yeah, this feels really, feels very hopeful actually. I'm getting that hope. Hope. Hope for what is to come and hope for what you've had or someone's had. It might be both of you, it might be you and someone else, because I'm getting this kind of going two ways, if that makes sense. That's how it feels to me. It feels like I'm in the middle and the energies are coming both ways. Yeah, there's someone's hoping for passion. Someone's hoping for passion. They're remembering passion they had. You might be remembering passion you had with someone. They definitely are. If you look at this page, he's got this red feather in his hat, so it's right near his head, his mind. So what's on their mind is passion and remembering things and remembering you. And yeah, they're remembering the good times they had, all the good times they had with you, I think. Memories. Again, I'm getting this going two ways, if that makes sense. So it's like you're remembering someone, they're remembering you. Now you have, it looks like you have kind of bittersweet memories about someone. You've had a lot of hurt with this person, so you do sometimes remember, the good things about this person, the good times, because every relationship, everything has ups and downs. Of course, life has ups and downs. It's not all bad. So sometimes you remember the good times, and yes, the passion sometimes. But you do have a lot of bad memories, I think, with this person as well, I think with them, it might be that something's come up that's triggered that memory. Maybe they've heard something, seen something. I'm getting a lot of messages here. I'm getting a lot of phone messages here. So it might be messages, might be something on social media. Something's triggered something, because I keep on getting words, phone. But yeah, they're remembering you, you're remembering them. I'm getting that. And yeah, I think you've known this person for a while, or you've been on some kind of journey, some kind of big journey with them, actually. Might not be literally, it doesn't have to literally be a journey. It can be that you've travelled with them, or you've travelled to be with them, or they've travelled to be with you. It doesn't have to. It can be more like an emotional journey, an internal journey. Maybe you've experienced a lot together, you've known each other for a while. It might be something like that. I think you have, actually. So okay, so with this journey, yeah, so you've been on this journey with this person in this relationship. You were going along, really a journey, going along, and it stopped. Something stopped that journey, something blocked that journey. It feels like going along and then travelling along, and then there's all this stop and there's this confusion. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of confusion here, lots of confusion. It's like you thought you knew where you were going with this person. It's like, I'm in this relationship, I'm going along, I know what's in my future, I can see where this journey is going to go, and they're with me, they're on the same journey with me, this is going to happen, that's in my future, and then suddenly it's all gone. And then you're like, well, I had the map in front of me and now I'm all lost. And I'm seeing maps, because look at the ground. Look at this ground where this page is standing. Shoes, feet as well are about travelling, journey, walking, obviously again. But where his feet are, just around where his feet are, look at all those little lines. So that's like a map. You know, when you look at maps and you see all the contours and the lines, the wiggly lines everywhere. That's a map, so that's a journey. And so you're on this journey with this person, and you stopped, and it's like you had the map and then you lost the map and now you're lost. That's kind of what I'm getting. Or you were, this is in the past, I don't know where you are now, but that's kind of how you felt, I think. Yeah, and so so he's looking toward, if you look at this, he's looking toward the Two of Swords as well. So the Two of Swords is some kind of conflict, breakup, split, going two ways. And so that's when he got lost. That's when you got lost. That's when you felt lost, when the breakup happened, when the conflict happened, whatever that is. They might have disappeared as well, because it's like, where are they? I'm lost. That's the kind of feeling. Maybe they ghosted you. So yeah, yeah, there's a piece missing. That's why. It's like, why did this happen? So it might be that you still don't know why this all happened. It might be that there's something missing. You'd love to find out something. You want to find out why this all happened, or there's something missing you don't know. It's like, if I could just find that out, I'd feel a lot more peaceful. At least I'd know, but now I still feel quite lost. That's kind of what I'm getting. If this is you, if this is resonating, it feels like you might still be in two minds, like this Two of Swords, a bit like, well, on the one hand, there's still some emotion. I'm remembering all these things still. I still have some emotion for this person, but on the other hand, they hurt me. They hurt me. I don't know what happened. I want to find out what happened. I wanted to find out what happened. I didn't find out the answer. I'm still really lost. That's kind of what I'm getting. So they're remembering you. They're thinking about you. You're still feeling quite bewildered, quite upset, I think, or you were at one time. So very, very bewildered. Again, very lost, very, 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 very lost, very lost. And so what I'm seeing here is, again, just look across to the Two of Swords. So there's a crescent moon there. So it's like this information's not complete yet. You don't know the information yet. So that's telling me the same thing again. So, this is eventually, this crescent moon's eventually going to turn into a full moon in the future. So what that tells me is, if you're wondering about this information, that's an indication that you might find this out later on. You might find out what this actually is. Okay, so that's just something I'm getting now. Okay. So I'll go on with the High Priestess, because that can be also about, things being hidden, secrets. She's wise, but she keeps a lot of things to herself. Can be just keeping secrets. So there's something they kept from you. There's something you still don't know. But again, you've got this curtain behind this High Priestess, so you can't see what's behind there now, but it's going to come down. You're going to, at some time, you're going to find out what's behind the curtain, what's hidden from you. I'm still feeling lots and lots of confusion around this. So you're probably still feeling confused now, I think. But, if you look at the top, right at the top of this curtain, there's a bit of, an aqua colour, kind of like an aqua. And aqua's a very, it's a really calming colour. Makes you feel very calm. So I think once you find out what this is, what's happened, and you kind of get to the bottom of this, and you'll find out what this information is, what this is that you've been wanting to know. Obviously, when you find this out, it's probably going to stir up a lot of feelings again. But then after you've been through all of that and you come to the end of that and you realise what's happened, there is some calm coming to you. There is going to be some calm in the end. So I think that's like a little bit of hope for you there, that you're going to find out what it is, if that's you, if that resonates. And then eventually you're going to come into this time of calm. It's going to be revealed, and it's going to give you that sense of, okay, I know what happened now. So I hope that helps someone. So with the Three of Wands that's down here, okay, I hate seeing this, but now, okay, this is what I'm getting. Oh, I hate seeing this. Maybe there was a third party. Maybe that's what it is. There might be a third party, or there might have been a third party around this love connection. That might be what was hidden. Maybe you already know this by now. I don't know. I'm not actually getting the feeling that this is a full-on connection. So it might not be a full-on affair with someone, or a full whatever that is. It's more, I'm not making any sense. I'm trying to. It's more like someone, what this feels like is someone was kind of on the fringes of your relationship, maybe. So it might be someone, because if you look at this card, he's got these two wands. One's on one side, one's on the other side. So that to me represents two people. And there's someone behind him. So they're not in the front, they're not beside you, they're not on equal footing to you or to them, they're behind. So this might be someone that was kind of had a crush on them, might be an ex of theirs that was still kind of, waiting in the wings. Sometimes this is about that. It might even be someone that wasn't a love connection. It might be someone that was in their family, someone that didn't approve of you together, someone that was trying to get in the way and they couldn't quite do that. So it could be any of those things. I am getting a feeling that there is some kind of love there, but not full on love. So it might be a crush. It might be that this person you're with was friends with someone and there's a little bit of flirting, because I'm getting this feeling this person was on the fringes of your relationship. I keep on getting that, on the fringes, waiting in the wings. So it's like potential for danger, not quite there. That's kind of what I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. This is kind of what I'm getting here. And there's this third person here right in the shadow, right behind the two of you. So tension. Yeah, there's some other tension here as well. Okay, this is what I'm getting. This is a completely different situation here. So I'm sorry, I'm getting all over the place, but as I'm seeing things, I'm just going to say. So this might just be for a few people, might be for one person, but I want to say this because I've got this thing coming up. There's tension between you, if this is you, and someone else, and my eyes being drawn up from this to the Two of Swords as well. So I've got this tension. I've got two people. So, okay, so it might be, this is someone that's around you physically, if this is you, but you're not that close to them. So that makes me think it might be a colleague, a work colleague, might be someone who lives near you. So they're near you, but you don't know them all that well. Now there's some kind of meeting coming up between you and this person. It might be some kind of confrontation, might be that they want to, let's just have a word, let's just sit down and talk about something. That's the kind of thing I'm getting. Be prepared. If you know what this is about, if you know who this is, be prepared for this meeting, because it feels like someone's going to want to come and kind of take you by surprise. So, okay, I'll give you an example. So they might do something like, they might say, okay, let's meet now. Let's meet right now. And it might be that if you say yes, if you say, oh, okay, and you go along with them, they're all prepared for the meeting. They've got notes. They've got everything in their head. They come and confront you and you're not ready. And so what I'm seeing here is that you need to be prepared for this person. So for example, if they do say that to you, or something else where they're prepared and you're not, you might want to say something like, well, no, I can't see you at that time. I'll let you know when I'm ready or when I'm available. And then you can come up with a time, you can come up with a place. And then psychologically, you're on top of things. And then I think psychologically that will help you to be on top of this meeting or whatever this thing is. It might be work. I keep on seeing it might be that. So it sounds manipulative, I know, but it looks like you're dealing with a manipulative person. And it looks like you've got to kind of use a few tactics with them. So I hope that helps someone here. So yeah, you be in control of things. You try and get in control. Be prepared. You take charge. That's the message I'm getting there. So I really, really hope that helps someone. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, I'll talk about this properly now. So, all right, so when I'm looking at this and the Judgment card together. I'm seeing the sequence between the two. I'm getting this feeling of denial. It's like denial, because she's got a blindfold on and she's like, no, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. So I think with this ex or this person I was seeing in the Page of Wands, this person you're separated from, if there's some kind of third party or something like that going on, even if it's not a third party love connection, whoever this third person is, it feels like maybe they've been in denial about this person. It's like, no, they're not flirting. We're just friends. No, they're not. Oh no, I met them for dinner, but it's nothing really. It's that kind of thing I'm getting. It's that kind of thing I'm getting. But the thing is, if someone's hidden something from you, there's a reason why. If you've got nothing to hide, why hide it? That's what I'm kind of getting there. So, and I think that's what you were thinking. I think that's why this whole thing came to an end. Even so, you still want to know what this is, what exactly this is. So they're in denial, or they were. They might still be in denial. They might still be thinking, oh, it was nothing. I don't know why they're upset. It's that kind of thing. And, I don't want to make excuses for them, but I keep on seeing there was love there. There absolutely was love there. And they're still thinking about you again. So, again, I can see why you've got this Two of Swords here, because on the one hand, you've got feelings, or you had at one time. You've still got some, I think. And then on the other hand, it's like, I was hurt. They hurt me. They cut me like a sword. They cut me like a sword. So which way am I going to go? Am I going to go the feelings, or am I going to go the logical way, the cut-off way? So I've got a bit of that. Okay, so with the Judgment card, the Judgment card's a really, really, really big, really important card in this reading. It's right in the middle. When you've got a card that's right in the middle, it's pivotal. It's like the pivotal point, the big moment. So this is really interesting, actually, because I'm looking at the Judgment card and my eyes kind of going up diagonally both ways up to the top, and you've got 2 pages there. So pages are about messages. So what I'm seeing here is there's this big thing that's going to come. It's a big revelation. There's definitely a message coming to you. Might actually be 2 different messages. Might just be one big message with those pages. So a message is going to come in, and I think it's probably going to be from this love connection, who was hiding this from you. They're going to come and talk to you, and I think what's going to happen is you're going to find out. I think this is the moment when you're going to find out exactly what this is. They're going to come clean. That's what I'm seeing. They're coming clean. They're going to come and talk to you. That's exactly what I was seeing in the Two of Swords with that crescent moon. So this is the moment, I think, that this is going to happen, if this is all resonating with you. And this is the message you've been waiting for. This is the message you've been wanting. You're going to find out what this is. The lost feeling is going to go. It's going to be like, oh, I know what this is now. I know what this is now. Now, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Look at the Judgment card. It's all drama. It's a big upheaval. It's a big lot of stress. So you're going to get very, very stressed when you hear this. I can't make it sound nice. I can't make it sound beautiful. It's not. You're going to hear this. It's going to bring all these emotions up again, all this stress up for you again, if that's you. And it's a little bit like, when you get a snow globe and you kind of, mix it all around and all the glitter's going all over the place. Great big mess. That's a bit like how the insides of you are going to feel. I can't make it sound any nicer than that. You're going to be all mixed around. But then after that comes, it mixes around for a while, and then it settles. So you are going to get a settling feeling, a more peaceful feeling after that. But it's going to take some time, because there's a lot in this and you're still not quite over this. That's kind of what I'm getting, if that's you. There might actually be an apology that comes with this too, because sometimes the Judgment card can be about that too. Apologies, revelations. So there's that too. So that's a possibility as well. It's definitely a message, and it's definitely a message that is a huge revelation that comes to you. So I've got that there. That is going to come at some time. So yeah, okay. So I'll talk about the Ace of Cups here, because they're all kind of it's beautiful. They're all kind of leading down into this beautiful Ace of Cups, and it's just like the doves kind of flying down, leading you into the Ace through the cup. This is about healing. So it's like, okay, so here's the piece at the end. You've got the dove here. You've got this really difficult emotional process. that's going to happen to you when you've heard this information. And the thing is, you wanted to hear this, but yeah, of course, it makes you all upset, and there are tears, so there might be tears. I'm getting this big feeling here of wanting to just withdraw, just to be by yourself for a while. It's almost like I'm healing. I don't want anyone around me. I just want to be by myself. So I think you probably, if this resonates, you're probably going to want to be just by yourself. It looks like people might say, oh, let's come out, let's do this. And you'll say, no, I don't feel like it. I just feel like being by myself. And I think this acts, whoever this is, I think when they come and apologize or talk to you or give you this message, they're kind of laying all out on the line. They're telling you everything. They're opening themselves up to you. They're telling you the truth here. And I think they're going to want you to come and talk to them as well and say, well, you know, that they're going to kind of want to say, well, I've come and told you this, or I've apologized. Can you please come and tell me what you think? You know, please, you know, give me some kind of closure here. And, you know, I don't know whether you're going to do that, but it really, really feels like you're just going to want to be by yourself and say, no, I want to be by myself. I'm not ready to talk. I'm not ready to talk to anyone. I just want to be by myself. And if that's how you feel, please do that. That's the right thing for you. Get that time to heal. Sometimes we need to be by ourselves to heal. You know, if you think about, I'm just getting this image in my mind of a cat. And you know, when cats are injured, quite often if they've broken their leg or hurt themselves, quite often you can't find it. If you've ever had a pet cat, you're like, where's the cat? Where's the cat? And sometimes they get behind the house or under a shed or somewhere. They just want to be by themselves to heal. And I think that's how you're going to feel. So I hope that helps someone. I hope that makes sense. Again, if that's how you feel, do that. Don't let anyone pry you out or get you to talk when you're not ready, because it won't be the right time for you. All right, so, okay, so yeah, so for your future, you've got this Page of Swords. That's the first card you've got there. So yeah, it looks like with this person that's going to come and talk to you, they're going to kind of lay themselves out, open themselves up to you, tell you what actually has happened. And so there's all this tension in the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords can be about spying on someone, you know, looking on social media, getting a clue, saying, oh, I don't know how they feel. I have to find out somehow. So I'm going to kind of spy. I'm going to look. That might be what they're going to do. Because if you want to be all by yourself and you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to give them an answer yet, they're going to be like, oh, I want an answer. I want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening. And, you know, if you look at this page as well, he feels all unsteady. He's up on this hill. The wind's blowing around. He feels like he could fall off at any minute. So they're going to feel quite unsteady inside themselves, and they're going to want an answer from you. And so my advice to you again is to wait until you are ready. Wait until you're ready. Don't go any sooner. Don't talk to them. Well, you could talk to them, but don't give them an answer until you're 100% ready. Wait until you've kind of thought about this, because it's going to take time. There's a lot of mixed emotions in this. It feels very, very mixed up. And so you've got a lot to kind of process and sort out. So take your time. Again, I'm getting that here. And so, you know, again, with this Five of Cups, just looking down here, it looks like they're going to want to mend bridges with you. It looks like they're going to want you to come back and either be with them or get some kind of closure or work through that with them. This is about a bridge that they want to come across. They want to kind of mend that. Again, wait until you are ready. And here we can see again, look at this in the Five of Cups here. Again, this is about you as well. This is about you kind of shielding yourself under this big cloak. You're like, no, I don't want to look at anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm shielding myself, because look at these cups in front of them. You've been hurt. It's like, on the one hand, you have hurt me. You've spilt these cups on the ground. You've really hurt me. I need time to work this out before I cross over this bridge, if I do. And then again, you've got these two minds behind you. You've got these other cups here, which are the cups of love. So you've got, on the one hand, I've got the cups of love here, but I'm not focusing on that right now. I'm focusing on the hurt, and I need time to process that hurt before I decide what to do. So that's kind of what I'm getting in that 5 of Cups. And then with the Empress, I'll go on with that right now. That is a huge, huge sign to you. Again, if this is all you, take your time to rest and heal and nurture and take care of yourself. That's what the Empress does. Take your time. Again, because I can really feel a little bit of this pressure coming in with this Page of Swords. Please, give me a sign, answer me. Tell me what you think, please. I want an answer from you. I want this closure. I'm not getting it yet. You might just have to say to them, look, I will talk to you eventually. I haven't made up my mind. I've got a lot to process. You put me through a lot. And I really, really just need to spend that time by myself to process it all. So that's what you're going to have in the Empress. And again, you can see that looking down that bottom row, looking across again. I have to tell you this. I know you're probably really angry with them, but I think you know this. There's love coming from them in the 3 of Wands. They see you as this gold. They're waiting for you. The 3 of Wands is about waiting for the love, waiting for someone to come in. So they're going to be waiting for you for this answer. You can see that. And then in the middle, you've got the Ace of Cups, emotion. They've got this emotion for you. But you've got to wait. You've got to wait until you're ready with the Empress. So that's what I'm seeing. I could just see that sequence across there. So I just want to say that to you as well. So, okay, I don't know if this made any sense. I just went blah, blah, blah as I looked at every card. So hopefully that makes sense to someone. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, obviously. And all I have to say is thank you so much for watching.